What's up, everyone? Welcome to BTI. I'm Josh Matthews. That's Gia Miller, and we are thrilled to be here. Cannot wait for tomorrow night live on Impact Plus, 8 p.m. Eastern. It is Under Siege from London, Ontario, Canada. You excited?
I'm very excited, Josh.
What are we doing? What are we doing now?
Well, I'm just being very professional because
Why?
I'm wearing my blazer.
Oh. Okay.
And you know what else
You
is
gonna be this
professional?
way the whole show?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes, and
Okay.
I have things to talk about from last week.
Sure, main event.
Yes, it was a six-man tag team match. The team of Moose, Eddie Edwards, and Frankie Etherion versus Jonathan Gresham, Yuya Uemura, and Alex Shelley. Let's see how it all went down last week.
Good idea to deserve this.
With Edwards and Moose planting the former Impact World Champion.
Going to back suplex, hook to the leg. Edwards is still in it. What a flurry by Yuya.
And as I was saying, can you imagine what an opportunity if Yuya can score that victory in the six-man match at Under Siege and challenge for a world championship.
Well, look at this, trying to trap the arms, going for the overhead belly to belly. Edwards breaks it up with his head. Oh my God.
Oh, Edwards flying up the ropes too.
Look at this. Blue Thunder Bomb on the sit out. Edwards is taking a lot of damage, however, didn't go for the pin.
Needs some relief here.
Tag.
Tags once again to Moose.
And now Moose trying to take control for his team.
We're gonna put it away. Yuya says not today.
And now Uemura rushes at the wrestling god and a gnarly backbreaker. Moose, power bomb,
Huge!
standing power bomb. Oh, and a kick out by Uemura.
What resilience. Let's take a look back at this first. The backbreaker from Moose, and then followed up with a huge power bomb, but not enough to put Yuya away.
The resilience of Yuya, he avoids the spear and a tag made. In comes Jonathan Gresham. Oh!
Immediately chopping down at those tree trunk legs of Moose.
Takes a lot to take Moose off his feet.
Looking for another power bomb here.
Now Gresham with a big kick, and look at Moose finally down to a knee. Oh, went for the standing Uranagi. Gresham trying to catch the former Impact World Champion.
Looking for maybe a figure four there. Moose kicking him off.
Now Gresham trying to fight from underneath.
Oh,
hyperextending the knee.
Oh, it always
Tag.
hurts just to watch that one.
Oh, and Gresham taking Kaz off his feet. Look at Gresham push the base, shoulders down here, and a kick out by Kazarian. Oh, and Kazarian got him with a leg drop.
That was the ability
Tag.
to change in midair.
That was ridiculous.
Gresham was looking to duck underneath the leapfrog. Kazarian changed it into a leg drop.
Kazarian continues to get better and better.
And talk about right here, the two guys, the two most talented men to perhaps never win the World Championship. They both have an opportunity to be the #1 contender come Under Siege.
To Impact Originals and another leg drop from Kazarian. And now measuring, going for the chicken wing. Wants the chicken wing, trying to get the submission. Shelley finds a way out.
And just to block it now, redirecting Kaz.
Oh, and the DDT, the slingshot DDT, cover. Shelley is still in it. But Kazarian undeterred. Oh, once again, what's the chicken wing?
Shelley immediately driving it
On a
back to the
tag.
ropes, which is a smart idea, but yeah.
A tag by Edwards. I mean, Kazarian looked like he was having success with the chicken wing. He went back to it. Oh!
Edwards said he wanted to control this matchup. He wanted to run things. You reap what you sow, I suppose.
Oh!
God!
What a kick to the face. Shelley wanted sliced bread there. Stopped Eddie Edwards. And Seguri by Edwards.
Oh, now looks to load up Shelley here.
Backpack stunner. Edwards, sense of urgency. Look at Yuya scramble and save the match for his team.
Literally in the nick of time from Yuya Uemura.
Backstabber by Kazarian. Now Gresham charges at Kazarian and high on the neck and shoulders lands Kazarian. Now Moose charges after Gresham moves to the outside.
And now look out, Moose as Gresham, he catches him
Oh my
on
God.
the floor.
Oh God, not this. Not this. Oh, he went for the power bomb. Yuya with a crossbody to Moose.
What a sequence of chaos there on the outside. Look out in the ring though. Looking for that Tiger driver was Eddie Edwards. Turned around by Shelley, now a collision between teammates. And it is breaking down between Edwards and Kaz.
Ooh. Oh, and a clothesline to his own teammate.
Kaz has had enough.
Edwards earned that one, I'd say. Oh, now it's all alone. Shelley and Edwards.
It's down to 2.
Oh, now Shelley. Shell shock. Shell shock. Cover. Shelley gets the win for his team.
Here are your winners, Jonathan Gresham, Yuya Uemura, and Elite Shelley.
I mean, an incredibly high intensity, high-paced matchup. But at the end of the day, we started this matchup talking about Shelley being one of the most talented men to never win the world title. Now he heads in to that #1 contenders match with a lot of momentum.
And there's a lot to digest in regards to what happened between Frankie Kazarian and Eddie Edwards. Those two still jaw-jacking at ringside, but nonetheless, who will become the #1 contender to the Impact World Championship? We're gonna find out. Come Under Siege.
So tensions certainly on the rise as we get ready for Under Siege tomorrow night live on pay-per-view. I mean, don't forget, Steve Macklin has to defend the World Championship against PCO. You've got all these other things happening in and around Impact, but nonetheless, things certainly heating up as we get ready for Under Siege tomorrow night. Still to come, Sami Callihan faces Shogun right here on BTI. Plus more highlights from last week as we march towards Under Siege live tomorrow night. BTI rolls on right after this. Welcome back to BTI as we get ready for a final Impact Wrestling before Under Siege tomorrow night live at 8 p.m. Eastern on Impact Plus and, of course, on Ultimate Insiders for our Ultimate Insider fans on YouTube. Are you ready to get to more action?
Yes, I am. I would love to talk about the Knockouts action that went down last week. We saw Trinity make her in-ring debut here in Impact Wrestling, and it was against none other than one half of the Knockouts Tag Team Champions, Kylan and Kate.
Taking it up to the top rope here.
Look at Taylor Wilde slowing up Trinity. On the official side. Wilde's been ejected from ringside.
Look, I'm all for doing everything you can to help your partner, but you gotta be careful. And they got caught. But can King get it done?
King trying to follow up. Went right after Trinity on the turnbuckles. Trinity resisting. Ooh. Oh, down goes King.
And knee to the head, dropping Kylan King.
Off the top of the crossbody.
Beautifully done by Trinity there. Almost floated for a second.
One more look at this crossbody. Great height, great athleticism on this. Trinity needed this to buy herself some time against King.
And once again, the door has been open for Trinity here against King, who's had a control of much of this matchup. Oh!
And clotheslines here by Trinity, the back elbow as well. From the rope, oh, kick right to the head.
And now, starting to feel like herself again.
Trinity once again going up to the top turnbuckle. Kylan King is staggered. Busted by Trinity. Oh, now Trinity into the cover and a kick out by one half of the tag team champs.
And we got to take another look at this. The perfectly placed blockbuster off the top rope from Trinity. The hits just keep on coming.
Now Trinity rushes at King, but King's had enough. Done playing around.
Head boss steam here, colliding with Trinity in the corner.
Kylan King, look at the strength. Oh! Power slam by King. Is this it for Trinity? Oh, and a kick out.
Almost lights out on the welcoming party there.
Trinity is still in this matchup. Her in-ring debut here in Impact Wrestling. It's been chaotic and it's been hard fought. Oh, now through the ropes went King. Oh, Trinity holding on by the hair is very painful. Oh, look out. Wait for this earlier on. Oh! Face first into the canvas goes King. Cover by Trinity. Kick out by King.
Credit where credit is due to Kylan King for kicking out of that nasty facebuster.
Take a look at this one more time. Trinity went for this earlier on in the matchup. Boom! Face first into the canvas went King. A ton of respect being shown by the fans here in Chicago for this matchup for Trinity's in-ring debut here against Kylan King of the Coven.
Great fight here from both athletes. Great tenacity, but the strength of King.
DVD, cover. Trinity gets the left shoulder up in time.
And just as much as her athleticism, just as much as her charisma has made a name for Trinity, her ability, her resilience to always stay in the fight has also made a career for Trinity.
Great matchup here tonight, but Kylan King trying to end it. Hold on. Oh, and the knee. Now Trinity off the ropes. Going for a sunset flip. Hold on, wait a minute. Turns it around. Submission. She calls this starstruck. Trinity shines.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Trinity!
I have seen her win championships in front of the whole world with that submission. Trinity locks in Starstruck and wins her Impact debut.
Trinity picks up the win, and again, she wants the Knockouts World Championship. We'll see if she gets that opportunity here in the future in Impact Wrestling. Wild time, certainly to say the least, but we head back to the Impact Zone now for more action.
That's right. And this was two very interesting, not bedfellows, but interesting fellows indeed. It was Jason Hutch versus Ace Austin, one half of our World Tag Team Champions and a member of ABC.
You know what's coming next then.
Plenty of Bullet Club fans here in Chicago, but Austin, before he can worry about subculture at Under Siege, he's got to deal with Hutch with the good hands now.
And we were speculating, Tom, before the break, if Hutch can win here, which he might do now.
Oh, Thunderbomb and a kick out. A lot of rotation behind that.
Absolutely. We were positing before the break, if Hutch can get the job done here, might start rolling some questions, rolling some thoughts about a potential tag team opportunity, tag team championship opportunity for the Good Hands. That would be a hell of a role, considering that the Good Hands have been on under the guidance, the leadership of the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers.
Impact will be in Columbus, Ohio for Against All Odds live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders on Friday, June 9th, and the night after is all the fallout from Against All Odds on Saturday, June 10th. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com, and also we'll be right back here in the Windy City for Chicago Heat on July 28th and July 29th. Get your tickets now at ImpactWrestling.com.
Now back and forth here. Oh! Crack of the knee upside the head of Hutch.
Two excellent athletes here in Impact Wrestling, a sign of the future in this company. Side Russian leg sweep there by Ace Austin.
Very, very smooth from Ace Austin. Oh!
Went for the leg drop one more time. Hutch rolled out of the way. Look for the kick. Also just trying to corral Hutch.
Now, keeps a hold of him there. Smart move.
Oh! Face first, driven into the canvas.
And a little extra oomph on that one. Brian Myers not looking pleased with the landscape of this matchup currently.
Austin is measuring Hutch with a fold.
And Myers there.
And Myers
trying to lead.
Stop it, drawing the attention of the official.
Oh!
Skyler went after Austin, now Bay backing up his tag team partner.
Bay is not in this match.
Neither is John Skyler, neither is Brian Myers.
Brian Myers is the most experienced wrestler out here, just trying
to you bald schmuck. Oh! Center of the ring!
Like
Can
this?
Hutch
This is it.
put away Austin in a kick out?
Hutch, he was convinced that was it. I think Brian Myers was as well. So close to putting one half of the Impact World Tag Team Champions away.
Myers beside himself for whatever motivations he has, trying to propel the good hands forward against the tag champs. Now trying to set up Ace Austin up on the shoulders. Jason Hutch, deceptive power. Can he put away Austin from here?
Ace continuing to fight though on that one.
Austin, now look at this. Shoulders down there. Oh, and a big move by Myers. The official didn't see it. Hutch has pinned one half of the Impact World Tag Team Champs.
Here is your winner, Jason Hutch.
He did it! He did it! Oh my goodness gracious!
Is that leadership? Is that
of course
leadership?
It is. You lead by example, and that's exactly what the most professional wrestler did. The momentum continues to roll for the good hands.
So we talked last week about Brian Myers pulling some strings and taking advantages, and that's exactly what we saw happen there last week on Impact Wrestling. So we'll see what Brian Myers has in store for the good hands going forward, as we got plenty more coming up right here on BTI. What are you doing?
Handshaking.
Good hands, got it. Still to come, it's Sami Callihan versus Shogun right here on BTI. Plus more highlights from Impact Wrestling from last week. Don't go anywhere. BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI. Before we pack all this up and take it to London, Ontario for Under Siege, we've got a little bit more to get to, and of course, a final impact before Under Siege tomorrow night. Where do you want to go next?
I would like to talk about the X Division action. It was high-flying, it was hard-hitting, it was fast. If you blinked, you missed every second of it. I'm sorry. It was Trey Miguel, our X Division champion, versus Laredo Kid.
Be professional, please.
I am.
Now Trey Miguel going up top. Once again taunting the fans here in Chicago. Trying to pick up the victory before his title defense in Under Siege. Rolls through. Laredo Kid, series of strikes now against the champion. Trying to outpower Trey Miguel. Oh, and Security.
Beautiful kick upside the head of Laredo Kid.
Oh, kick right to the face. Went for the lightning spiral. Nearly ran into the official. Oh, he took Laredo Kid's mask off.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Cover on the disrespect by Miguel. Gets the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Trey Miguel.
That is classless, and you know it.
Yeah, but whatever. Whose music is playing right now? Whose hand is raised in victory?
I am a generational talent, a generational champion. Do you know what that means? I'm the man, in case you didn't know it, but it doesn't seem like I get the respect that I deserve around this place. You people, like the suits in the back, better start putting some respect on the X Division champion.
Look, Trey, I'm out here to let you know that I hear you. We all hear you. Everybody in the back hears you. You're not getting the respect you think you deserve. Okay, fine. Let me explain something to you. You only get what you give. And when you won the X Division Championship, you defaced it, you spray painted it, you disrespected that championship. And not only did you disrespect that championship, you disrespected every man who busted their ass to make that title mean something. You disrespected AJ Styles. You disrespected Low Key, Jerry Lynn, The Amazing Red. You disrespected Alex Shelley. You disrespected Petey Williams, Sanjay Dutt, Jay Lethal, Mike Bailey, Rich Swann, Josh Alexander. You disrespected all of us. So let me explain to you, if you want respect, you better start giving respect.
Giving respect? Is that what you came out here to do? You came out here to lecture me about respect, Chris Sabin?
Look, let me tell you, I am one half of the greatest tag team of all time, the Motor City Machine Guns. We are former 3-time Impact Tag Team champions. I myself am a former 8-time X Division champion. And yes, I am a former Impact World champion. So no, Trey, I'm not out here to lecture you. I'm out here to actually give you a little bit of this respect that you think you deserve.
Well, about damn time one of you did it. Seriously, it took this long?
Trey, I'm giving you the respect by walking out here, looking at you in the eyes and telling you man to man, face to face, that at Under Siege, I'm gonna beat your ass and take that X Division championship. I am gonna make history and become the first ever 9-time X Division champion because I'm Chris Sabin, bitch. Now there's your respect that you wanted. Get the hell out of my ring.
Miguel tucks tail and runs.
Soft-spoken? Nicest guy in the business? What the hell was that,
Miguel
Tom?
earned that one. Chris Sabin speaking up for the entire lineage of the X Division Championship and standing up for the rest of Impact Wrestling from the antics of Trey Miguel.
I mean, look, I'm a huge Chris Sabin fan, and Chris, okay, are you gonna be professional or are you not gonna be professional? I need to know.
I'm very professional.
Okay, but you just interrupted me, which is not professional.
Okay, let's try it again.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Chris Sabin wants to be X Division champion again here in Impact Wrestling. He's a 9-time X Division champion, and we'll see if he can do it. I'm a huge Chris Sabin fan. I saw you do that. I just saw, you know what? I can't. Where are we going next?
Melissa?
There's nobody there.
Thank
That's
you.
lame.
It was Jody Threat last week in some Knockouts action. Let's see how it all went down.
Thread, you can feel it immediately when she enters an arena. She brings that next level of energy. That punk rock pace of Jody Threat in full effect.
Jody Threat one-on-one with Sierra, and as I mentioned, a recent battle between Alicia Edwards and Jody Threat went Jody Threat's way after Alicia tried to take liberties with Terrorizing back in Toronto. Threat took exception to that. Speaking of which, Alicia Edwards seems
She does seem to
stirring the pot
with everyone she comes across.
Yeah, with what's going on between Jordan Grace and the Knockouts World Champion Deonna Purrazzo. Their title match come under siege, and I gotta talk about it. Trinity before the break. What a matchup against Kylan King. Trinity winning her Impact debut, and then some, especially for Under Siege.
Oh, huge. Now she's going to be facing the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw. You know that one is going to be excellent. The Knockouts division is just absolutely on fire with stars like Trinity, like Jody Threat here, who continues to be on the tear. The wild child here on another roll.
And now Threat is going up to the top turnbuckle as Sierra rocked. Threat off the top. Seated senton.
Immediately up to her feet. Not slowing down at all.
Now Threat all over her opponent. Went for a jawbreaker there.
Trying to find an opening here is Sierra.
Sierra out working hard there to get Threat down on a knee, but Threat pops right back up.
Not quite hard enough as Threat just levels Sierra.
Oh, into the middle rope goes Sierra. And Jody Threat. Thrash with a dash of class. German suplex by Threat.
Headbanging and hang time, all from Jody Threat there.
Now up onto the shoulders, Jody Threat.
Oh!
4-1-6. It's helped her win all her matches up until this point. Threat continues to win.
Here is your winner, Jody Threat.
You talk about the Knockouts division constantly being leveled up, and Jody Threat's just another example.
The Knockouts have been on fire as of late here in Impact Wrestling, and Jody Threat is the reason why.
Jody Threat with another impressive win. Can't wait to see what she does next.
No more blazers. You don't get to wear blazers anymore. Okay?
Okay.
You mad? Look, you got to go anyway. Tom's waiting for you. You guys got to call the action. So I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye. All right. Have a good. We got more coming up, folks, right after this. Still to come, Sami Callihan and Shogun one-on-one right here on BTI. But up next, it's our social media top 5 clapback moment of the week. Iceman, Intel, and more. Don't go anywhere. BTI continues right after this. Welcome back to BTI as we get ready for an all-new Impact Wrestling. Immediately following us here tonight, Gia has left to go call the action with Tom. We'll get to them in just a second, but before we do, let's check out the social media top 5.
And now, the social media top 5 moments on BTI. Number 5.
We delved into just a bit of the history between these blood brothers, Sami Callihan and Rich Swann.
Number 4.
Chris Sabin promises to be a 9-time, I'm just kidding, I'm not going to do the whole thing, a 9-time X Division champion.
Number 3.
Open contract no more. It looks like Trinity will be facing off against Giselle Shaw at Under Siege.
Number 2.
In a shocking turn of events, Dirty Dango was the one who attacked Santino.
And at number 1.
What an incredible way to make your in-ring debut in Impact Wrestling. Trinity defeated one half of the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Kylan King.
So from the social media top 5 to, well, what somebody said about somebody that we thought was appropriate enough to share with you on the show, and let's see if we can't stir up some controversy. It creates cash, I'm told. Here is our clapback moment of the week.
The clapback moment of the week is...
And hey, Trinity's racking it up because she got the clap back this week too.
All right, well, we'll see if there's any further developments there, and we'll keep stirring the pot to see if we can't start any issues right here on BTI. And speaking of issues, what is going on in Impact Wrestling? Iceman, take it away. Give us some good scoops this week.
Hey everybody, welcome to Iceman's Intel. I'm George Iceman, live on location. We are in London, Ontario, Canada, getting ready for Under Siege, 24 hours away, live on Impact Plus and Fight. Download it today, it's gonna be incredible. Now in the main event, we're gonna see Steve Maclin defend the Impact World Championship against PCO. However, last week, we saw Steve Maclin attack PCO with a sledgehammer. Now he's going around telling everyone backstage that he's killed the monster, and he's under the impression that PCO can't wrestle this Friday. So ladies and gentlemen, here is the scoop. Now Steve Maclin, tonight on Impact, on Access, is gonna say who PCO's replacement is. Can you believe this? It's gonna be incredible. I can't wait to see what he has to say, so check it out. And don't forget, Under Siege, live in 24 hours on Fight, Impact Plus. It's gonna be incredible.
tomorrow night at Under Siege, live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders in London, Ontario, Canada. Callihan teams up with Rich Swann and a partner of their choosing, still to be determined, Gia, against the Design.
Yeah, that's right. I can't imagine who's going to be insane enough to team up with Rich and Sami, but hopefully it'll be someone.
Sami Callihan's got a brand new t-shirt. You can find it right now on shopimpact.com.
His opponent, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, Shogun!
Shogun, who's had a handful of opportunities as of late here in Impact Wrestling, recently when we were in Toronto, right here on BTI, a powerhouse that brings us a different element to the ring, Gia.
Yeah, he mixes a combination of Wu-Tang and Japanese culture, and it's a very interesting combination, and it's a powerful combination at that.
Well, it's like I was saying, Callihan's got to keep eyes in the back of his head. You never know what the Design could pull with him in action here tonight against Shogun. The Death Machine battle Shogun next. Thank you for joining us here on Impact Plus YouTube and Facebook. This is BTI. Something about Sami Callihan, you know?
Yeah, he says things and people just tend to listen. Maybe that's why he has his own wrestling school.
That's true.
Pile Driver Academy in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, you getting paid by the hour?
Actually, I'm not getting paid at all.
A launch into the corner there by Shogun, the powerhouse, giving Callihan everything he can handle right now, and Shogun is a unique guy to say the least.
Yo, absolutely. He is an incredible athlete, and he knows that Sami Callihan is a mean, nasty, brutal talent, and he's excited for it because he said it gets his blood pumping.
Absolutely. And for Sami Callihan, you got a huge matchup tomorrow night at Under Siege. We talked about it before the break, the 6-man tag team match that'll go down in London, Ontario, Canada. It's the Design against Callihan, Rich Swann, and a partner still to be determined. I mean, kind of running out of time, Gia.
Yeah, and I don't know who's going to be insane enough to team with him, like I said before the break.
Oh! And Callihan playing some games here with Shogun and just popped him right in the jaw.
I haven't seen him teach that lesson at his wrestling school yet, but I can't wait to get to that one.
Callahan takes a bow. I personally am thrilled to see the old Sami Callihan back. What he was doing with the Design, it just didn't feel right. And obviously it was a ploy all along by Callihan, trying to destroy the Design from within. And Shogun, a big response.
Yeah, I think that was the hope for all of us, that it was just a ploy by Sami Callihan. But he completed all those steps to prove it. Oh,
and Shogun over the top rope, goes down hard.
But it was quite the relief to see him turn on them.
And now Callihan trying to get the crowd here inside Cicero Stadium in Chicago behind him. Measuring Shogun and a kick right to the face.
Ouchie mama.
Callihan rolls down, and this is a huge night for Impact Wrestling on Access TV, especially in regards to the knockouts on the night before Under Siege.
Oh, yeah, we have a Knockouts World Championship match between Jordan Grace and Deonna Purrazzo tomorrow night. We'll hear from Deonna. We'll also see Jordan in action tonight against Alicia, and we also will hear from Trinity tonight as well, because we know she's going to be facing off against Giselle Shaw tomorrow night at Under Siege.
Trinity's first ever live match in Impact Wrestling after winning her Impact on Access TV debut against one half of the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Kylan King, recently. That was very impressive.
Yeah, first match and first win here in the Impact Zone.
Against the reigning champion. Shot right to the chest by Callihan yet again. Continues to light up Shogun.
Oh, my word.
Callihan rolls back inside, resets the 10 count. Dishing out more punishment here against Shogun. An example that Callahan's trying to make for Under Siege to the Design.
You know, I do have to wonder, because I've heard from Shogun that part of his offense is defense. It's taking offense. Oh! And that's exactly what I mean. He's waiting for the right opportunity to strike, and that was it right there.
Big forearm shot there by Shogun. And Shogun, sprinting into the post. Callihan able to sidestep him at the last moment. Oh, and look at the power of Callihan.
Oh my goodness, the strength. That's a big man.
Getting the near 300-pounder off his feet. That is no small accomplishment. Callihan rolls back inside the ring. Count of 3 here for the official. Shogun's got to the count of 10 to get back inside the ring.
What a showman.
And Callihan not typically does this sort of thing. Shogun rolls back inside the ring. Callihan was willing to take the count out. I would say, frankly, self-preservation a little bit before Under Siege tomorrow night. You can understand it. Might not be the most noble thing to do in wrestling, but still.
It would be the smartest thing. I mean, he's going to have quite the battle ahead of him tomorrow night.
Was still a partner to be determined. So for all we know,
Yeah.
Gia, it could just be
It could
him
just
and
be
Rich
those two.
Swann against all 3 members of the design. Shogun tied up here center of the ring. Trying to break free of Callihan.
Seeing some strength from Shogun here.
Right to the back. Now Callihan trying to set up Shogun there. Shogun backing Callihan into the corner. Heavy elbow strike. And Shogun charges in.
An even heavier splash.
And Shogun with a full head of steam. And Shogun connecting with a lot of high-impact offense here in this match. There's a cover on Callihan and a kick out. And now look at Callihan saying, bring it. Off the chop. And a splash by Shogun. And Callihan wants more of this. I would say this is ill-advised 24 hours before dealing with the design at Under Siege.
You know, it's not a surprise that Sami is a interesting and odd character.
A masochist a bit. Shogun misses. Callihan rolled out of the way.
But it looks like that's what he needed to get his blood going. Blood pumping, you know, a little adrenaline.
There is only one Sami Callihan in pro wrestling. Now Callihan gets back up to his feet, blocking Shogun in a right hand. Now Callihan trying to pick up the pace here. Shogun able to catch him belly to belly. Shogun thinks he's got it, hooks the leg. Oh, and a kick out by Callihan. Now trying to drag Callihan to the corner. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Look at the size of this human being, 300 pounds. Shogun going up. Shogun goes for the elbow drop. Nobody home. And Callihan's got new life. Oh, and blocked. Blocked there by Shogun. Oh, Shogun's going up top again here into the eyes. Callihan goes to the eyes.
Uh-oh. Is he?
Up on the shoulders, trying to set it up. Oh, the Spicoli driver, the Death Valley driver. That's enough to beat Shogun.
Here's your winner, Sami Callihan.
It still begs the question, Gia, who in the world's going to team with Callihan and Swann against the design tomorrow night?
Who knows? And even if they do have a partner, how are they going to be able to outnumber the army of the design, the army of violence?
Take a look back here at the conclusion of this matchup. Look at the raw power of Sami Callihan, this Death Valley driver, and put away the 300-pounder Shogun. A taste of what he's going to have to deal with tomorrow night against the designs, Khan, Angels, and Dina. Best of luck to Swann and Callihan on getting a partner before Under Siege. For more on what's going on, let's check back in with Josh Matthews.
Great way to get the night started. G and Tom, thank you guys very much. And we'll have more with Tom and his broadcast colleague, Matt Raywalt, when Impact Wrestling starts immediately following BTI, which happens to be right now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm Josh Matthews, and we'll see you all right back here next week.